So I'm heading to the shop right now to get my brakes and rotors done on one of my cars. But I was just thinking about a conversation I had earlier this morning with a young woman who basically wants to get her first apartment, credit not so good, and just not knowing where to start. And I'll probably go into what I told her regarding like the steps to take and what to do to be in the best position possible. But what I want to talk about right now is something that I told her, at the end after she thanked me for the advice, which is the best way to win at life and get the things you want is to win on your terms and to understand what those terms are. When people, especially now, everybody loves just to tell people to mind their own business. They like to say they're minding their business, or they say they're out handling business. And these days it's kind of just a loaded term or saying, but you actually are a business and you have business that you need to mind, and that's your affairs such as credit, income, just financial literacy, period. And so one of the examples that I gave her was just saying, like, we all have things right now with social media culture and stunt culture. Like, we all have some type of jewelry, watches, shoes, cars, whatever it may be. We all have something. But it's what's going on behind having those things that's important. So I gave the example of the fact that, I could have a Mercedes-Benz and three of my friends could have Mercedes-Benz, but one is dying to make his payments, right? The other one's paying too much in interest because he had bad credit and got a bad loan. And maybe I bought mine outright, or I took out a loan, but I had low interest and I make extra payments every month so that I basically pay no interest, right? And so that's what minding your business actually means, right? Knowing what's going on. You're doing deals. When you get a car, when you get an apartment, when you buy a house, those are all deals. You're signing contracts and you're signing agreements. And a lot of people aren't minding their business and understanding what it takes to get those things on their terms. So when I get nice things, I'm not just excited about the item or the materialistic value of it. I'm excited that I got something I really wanted on my own terms, right? I spent the amount I wanted. I didn't have to take a loan for it, or I took out a loan, but I'm going to beat the loan by making extra payments. I bought a house, so I'm building equity in my own home. Once again, I don't just pay the minimum on my mortgage. I pay extra every month to, with the mortgage, you're not really going to beat it, but to minimize the amount of interest that I pay so that I can build equity in it faster, so that I can either later on turn it into a rental property or go ahead and flip it. So that's just kind of what I wanted to speak about is, minding your business, understanding what's going on behind everything that you're doing. There's a couple things that I'll just give you real quick that you should use. If you don't have Acorns, download Acorns, invest your spare change. It's something I think I got on maybe around 2017, maybe 2017, maybe early 2018. And I mean, I have like $1,700 in there, and it's just spare change invested. My last phone broke, and I didn't even have a phone, or I didn't even have the app on my phone for a while, and I just checked it, and it's like, oh, there's money that I didn't know that was being transferred into this account. And you also own stocks too, so it's kind of an introduction into owning stocks. So that's one thing that I gave to her, something that I actually use, and I will put a link down in the description, so if you want to get it, they start you off with $5. But that's something good to have, and once again, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's just minding your business. It's having something going on in the background that benefits you 100%, and you don't have to worry about it. It's your business. It's not the get-rich-quick scheme. It's not money you're supposed to take out and go buy things with. Just investing in your futures, a couple cents at a time. What else is a good tool? I just heard about this thing called Experian Boost, and I haven't looked into it yet as far as me using it personally, but Experian Boost, you can now take your phone bill, and I think you have to connect your bank account or your credit card or debit card, however you pay your phone bill. And now you can actually get points towards your credit score for paying your phone bill every month. So those are two tools that I'll just give away right now. And like I said, I'll probably in a later video just go into more detail on how I advised her on building her credit, approaching getting her first place, finance and stuff like that. But this video is just about minding your business. It took my whole life to become who I always said I was going to be.